Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning. Yes, again, the beautiful reminder of choice that you have, I have, that we all have every given moment of our life. Think about that. It's available to us in the now, in the never ending now. Oh, here's another one. Here's another now. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. And another now. See, it just goes on and on and on. And we get to choose how we're going to operate mentally in every one of those moments. And what's beautiful about this is when you do intentionally work on shifting your perception on things, how you view things, what changes are the results of your life. Think about that. As within, so without. That's the statement that's beautifully shared in the good book. Sowing and reaping. Cause and effect. That's another way to say it too, as well. As above, so below. See, that's all a reference to the internal conversations that happen inside, all of which take shape in the outer world. I love saying it this way: your outer world is a reflection of what's happening in your inner world. And on top of that, it's a perfect reflection. Don't get mad at the mirror like most people do. Instead, change what's in front of the mirror. Now, again, think about that. You have that in you. You've been given dominion over this earth. How? By you being given this ability to think what you please. Remember, you can think what you please. If to think is to form, you can form what you please. And that is incredible. And we hope that that's what you get from us as you maneuver through your life. We hope that you're getting from us that beautiful truth, and more importantly, that you are using it, because if you don't use it, it's not going to make a damn bit of difference. Remember, application, baby, that's where it's at. You got to apply what we're talking about. So, with that being said, boy, was that an amazing event that we had on Saturday for Emergence. It was so good. It was beautiful. And we're so grateful for those of you who did show up. And we love that there was lots of interaction there as well. And we hope that you got a lot from that too. And if you'd like to step further into that, then make sure that you do reach out, fill out the form that's on the page where you can watch the replay and then get back to us with that, okay? Dolly and I would really love that. Now, what have we been studying? We've been studying this beautiful gem here, the science of getting rich. And yes, there is a science to getting rich. And what's beautiful is when you work with the science, when you apply the principles that are shared here, you can deliver whatever outcome you seek. Now, with this being said, this here is specifically talking about riches, in other words, money coming into your life, but it works for everything. It works for any kind of outcome that you seek, changing your lifestyle, changing your vocation. You have to think in a certain way in order to deliver that. Now, again, the emphasis here needs to be you've got to use it, you've got to apply it. And again, that's what we're hoping that you grab onto as we're going through this, because knowing this, reading this, memorizing this, no, it's not going to deliver the outcome. It's going to be you living these truths. You've got to live the principles. Okay, you got this? All right, so are you ready? Let's go into this beautiful gem here and step into who we were really meant to be. So here we go. All right. Now, we're going to go over a little bit of what we went over in the last session. Now, in terms of the page that we're on page 55 in the paperback. And what does he say here? He says, to permit your mind to dwell upon the inferior is to become inferior and to surround yourself with inferior things. Now, I made a correction of this because, yes, it's true. Whatever is given attention to, we get more of multiplied. Now, with this being said, there's two elements here that need to be addressed. And they all tie into this word permit. And it also is synced to understanding that whenever we tap into something that's negative and go that direction, it's not that we're permitting it to happen. It's not true. All negativity is subconscious. The reason why it's happening is because there's a program running that we're not awakened enough to be able to see. So you've got to choose the right. You got to let the light in. Okay, so that's important for you to get. Now, the other side of this is if you are, at the time, you might be thinking that it's in the right direction and there is something that is inferior. The thing that you've got to understand is that whatever it is, that's what you're going to be drawn to, and that's what's going to be drawn to you. Remember, like attracts like. Type that in the comments, like attracts like. Now, on the other hand, when you fix your attention on the best, or to fix your attention on the best, is to surround yourself with the best and to become the best. See, again, the law is in operation here. And the best part is you get to decide. Now, the creative power within us makes us into the image of that to which we give our attention. Now, put a big, beautiful box around this. The creative power within us makes us into the image of that to which we give our attention. I recommend that you write this in the first person. The creative power within me makes me into the image of that to which I give my attention. And what is it that he's talking about here? He's talking about the will and the power of the will. Now, think about that for you. You want to earn more money. You want to change your lifestyle. You want to change your vocation. Now, again, here we're talking about lots of money coming to you. You want that to be a material fact in your life. That's what you've got to give your life to, not the opposite. Now, I want you to notice the attention that the overwhelming majority of people have been fixated on, and most of it unknowingly. It's lack, limitation, it costs too much, it's too expensive, I can't afford it. Now, the thing I want you to notice with regards to those are the emotions that are tied to that. And remember, your emotions determine the behavior that you have. All of your behavior is motivated by the emotion that's in you. And notice again how it stems from how you're thinking. So sit here now, say this: the creative power in me, within me, makes me into the image of that which I give my attention. Remember the story I shared with you about Bob when I told him how things were and I shared with him how I wanted it to be? And he said, Troy, you've got to focus. There's no other way but through the will. You've got to make your attention all about how you would love it to be and override the paradigm that says anything to the contrary. See, that's what you've got to lock into. We are thinking substance, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. You are thinking substance. And thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. Write that in the first person. I instructed you to do that before. Do that again now. I am thinking substance. And thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. That's you. And that thinking substance permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. It's omnipresent, omnipotent. It's been given to you. And that It's pretty freaking great when you think about it. Now, before we proceed further, for those of you who are watching this live stream and would love access to the remainder of these calls and also access to the replays, then go to Elevitality and register for Master Your Mind. You will thank yourself later. Now, let's proceed.